We getting ready to go to the club. The DJ Nice IG Live Club. That's where we're going. I'm a mess. It's fine. It's fine. Hey, what's up everybody? I am back again with another video, and this time this is me getting ready to go out and hit them IG club streets, you know, because with this social distancing, we stuck in our houses, but it doesn't mean that we can't look cute. Plus we have amazing people like DJ D Nice, who you know, as people are stuck inside their homes, he's DJing, playing music for people on his IG live, and that's really fun. And so I got inspired to get ready to go out and party, but inside of my house. So I got ready to stay inside of my house and party. But anyway, this just gave me the perfect excuse to just look good, because I'm gonna be honest, I've been over here looking like Angelica for the past like couple of weeks. It's not been cute. It has not been good. So this, at least I'm able to just put makeup on my face, feel pretty, feel good again. I did this nice little halo eye. I haven't done a halo eye in so long, so I honestly was not sure how it was gonna work out, but it ended up working out perfectly, and I'm so happy. I put on this extra dress. Y'all can't see it, but anyway, I just wanted to show you guys the process that I did for getting ready. And honestly, when this little virus is over, we finna be shapopping, and I'm gonna wear this makeup out somewhere. Don't know where I'm gonna go, don't know where I'm going, but we gonna wear it out. But anyway, if you guys want to know how I got this look, want to see how I achieved this look right here, then keep on watching. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start off with the shade Woke Up Like This from the Morphe Artistry 15T palette. And I'm not really doing anything particularly special with this shade. It's just going to be my transition shade, just to make sure that all my other colors blend nicely. And all I'm doing with a fluffy brush is applying that in my crease and blowing it out upwards. Really nothing special here, just laying down a nice transition for the other shades that I'm going to be using. Now I'm moving into the shade Throwback, and with that shade I am going to start to define the outer portions and the inner portions of my eye, because you know this is a halo eye. So basically what I am doing is I'm starting on the outside of my eye, the outer thirds of my eye. And also, excuse me if you see me talking, my dad did call me at this point, so I didn't realize if any clips were still me talking, but my father had called at this moment. But all I'm doing is building up that color and building it up on my inner and outer parts of my eyes, and then at a certain point I just blend it in the middle, so that way they meet and it's a seamless transition from one edge to the other, so that way it's not just two darker lines going up my eye. Now I am taking concealer and I'm cutting the center part of my crease. I sped this up because honestly, whenever I try and cut my crease, it takes the Lord's work, because I don't think I breathe while doing it, to be honest with you. But all I'm doing is I'm just laying down that concealer on the center, just cutting directly the center of my crease and then dragging it down, you know, covering the center of my eyelids. Now I am taking the shade Yeah, oh gosh, it's no filter needed. That's what the shade is, and I'm basically packing that right on top of where I just laid that concealer. You know, just putting a shade on top of the cut creased area. And I know it looks a bit like harsh and wonky now, but trust the process. Trust the process. It'll all come together soon. Okay, so now going back in with that throwback shade, and I'm going to start to blend the edges so it's not so harsh. So I'm blending the edges out on the sides of it where they meet the matte shadows, just to make sure there's not so much of a harsh line there and to make it a much smoother transition. Now with the shade Sorry Not Sorry, I'm going to be taking a blending brush, and as you can see, I am literally only using one side to apply the color, and then what I'm going to do after using one side to apply the color, I'm going to flip the brush to blend it out, because sometimes with darker colors like this, I can get a little carried away. To be nice about it, get a little carried away with how much I pack on there and blend out. So just to make sure that it really is a seamless transition and just deepening up those outer parts, I'm gonna first apply it, then flip the brush over to the cleaner side and blend the shades together. I'm gonna go ahead, apply some lashes, and be right on back. Now I'm moving on to the face, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know what this primer is. It was some silicone based primer, because honestly, when you have tried a silicone based primer, you have tried them all. I just put that on my face, the silicone primer. I honest to God do not remember what primer it was, but it's on my face nonetheless. Now for foundation, I'm going to be taking the Huda Beauty No Filter Foundation in the shade 550. That's Hot Fudge, I think it is. Is it 550R Hot Fudge? 550 Hot Fudge? Honestly, I don't know. It's Hot Fudge. I know that's the name of it. And I'm just going to be taking a sponge and blending that all over my face, blending it out, covering over the lines of where that that little shoelace tie was on my head. Next, I'm taking my Juvia's Place concealer. Honestly, I cannot remember the shade. It'll be listed down below. But I'm taking the concealer to conceal. I mean, it's pretty simple. I'm putting it underneath my eyes and in the center of my face to highlight those features. And then I am just blending it away with a sponge. I like to start in the center of my face first, just because I don't really have lines or wrinkles in the center of my face, so I can apply powder to those areas later. And then I move right under my eyes, because I like to, as soon as I finish my eyes, apply powder right underneath them. And for the powder, I'm actually going to be using the Huda Beauty Faux filter. Is it still faux filter? Honestly, I'm not looking at it right now, but it's the Huda Beauty baking setting powder in coffee cake, and I'm just pressing that underneath my eyes and then setting the center of my face as well. Now to powder the rest of my face, I'm taking this CoverGirl, I think it's like all day wear. It's actually a foundation powder, not a setting powder, but I use it as a setting powder because I prefer that more than it as a foundation powder. But I'm just using that to set my face. And then for a little bit more bronze, because you know this is a pretty bronze eye, I'm taking the Fenty, ooh, I said that weird, the Fenty Beauty Mocha Mommy bronzer, and I'm just applying that on my forehead, on my cheekbones, you know, places where you bronze. And then I'm going back to finish the rest of my eyes. I'm not doing anything special. I'm basically just taking a mixture of Woke Up Like This and Throwback and applying it on my lower lash line. I also think I did my inner corners here in this segment too, and all I did was add No Filter Needed, the same shade that I put on the center of my lid. I applied that on my inner corners as well. Now for blush and highlight, I'm taking the Juvia's Place. I think this is the Saharan Blush Palette Volume 1, if I'm wrong. It'll be listed down below. But yeah, the Saharan Blush Palette Volume 1, and I'm just obviously, I use that to blush and highlight my face. And this is where I actually put on the center shade of No Filter Needed on my inner corners. And then I moved on to the rest of my highlight. I did my makeup very oddly. Now for the lips, I honestly cannot, this is a NYX lip liner and I can't for the life of me find it, but it's like a light nudie brown shade that I'm using to line my lips. And then I'm going to go in with the MAC lipstick in Persistence. And I'm going to go ahead and apply that to my lips. Now looking back on it, like looking at it from a me sitting here editing point of view, it doesn't look that bad, but I originally did not like the color, and I applied for a gloss, the Bretman Rock collection gloss with Wet n Wild that he has. I originally didn't like this color combo because I thought it was too pinky, so I went ahead and grabbed another MAC lipstick, and I grabbed the MAC lipstick in the shade Photo, which is a more like brown tone nude. So it you know, at least back then it mended better, but I think I would have been fine with Persistence on its own. And then for the rest of my face, I just doused myself in setting spray using the Hard Candy Matte Setting Spray. And once I finished with that, the look is finished and we looking and we feeling cute. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember, when we comment, we want to bring people up and not bring people down. Bye.